Thank you. To ask the Scottish Government how the reported proposed real terms cuts to the budget of Audit Scotland could impact on its work.
Cabinet Secretary.
Well, of course, as the member should know, although his question suggests that he might not, the Scottish Government has no role in setting the level of Audit Scotland's funding from the Scottish Budget, which is agreed directly with this Parliament. And Audit Scotland's funding for next year and future years will be set in that normal way through the annual budgeting process.
Murdo Fraser.
Can I thank the Cabinet Secretary for her response? However, the Scottish Government's spending review, published just 2 weeks ago, delivers an indicative £1 million real terms cut in the budget of Audit Scotland. But perhaps even more concerning than that are the reported comments in the media from senior SNP figures about, and I quote, clipping the wings of Audit Scotland. One source is quoted as saying, Audit Scotland has become too powerful. This has been talked about in government for years now. Presiding Officer, it would be atrocious if this government tried to emasculate the very body that is doing such an effective job of shining a light on its failures. Would the Cabinet Secretary not agree we need to be strengthening Audit Scotland, not trying to cut it back?
Cabinet Secretary.
What is atrocious is deliberate misleading on the facts. You don't need to listen to my words on this. Listen to the Audit Scotland spokesperson who said, our costs are met through a balance of the funding we receive from the Scottish Parliament as well as audit fees. So let's not let facts get in the way of a good headline, but the facts are pretty clear. It's the Parliament that sets the budget, not the government.
Supplementary, Daniel Johnson, but shorter than your last supplementary, Mr Johnson.
So a further 7% cut would take the total cut since 2006 to 25%. If that is the level of cut that it receives, does the Cabinet Secretary expect Audit Scotland's quality of audits to go up or down?
Cabinet
Here we
Secretary.
go with another misleading of the facts. Audit Scotland is independently funded through the Scottish Parliament and the audit fees which public bodies pay for it. The Audit Scotland budget for next year will be set in exactly the same way it has been set for years through the annual budgeting process, which is that Audit Scotland indicate the funding it needs with the Parliament, and the Scottish Government accommodates that within the budget. Those are the facts.